supposed to give an example. One, two. These are a list of some logos that I was able to gather. They are examples of visual identity. I don't know if you have been able to know what I mean by logo. Yeah, so that's an example of visual identity. So, marketing and advertising is a type of graphic design that focus on promoting a particular brand by communicating its logo, color, text, or product image to a targeted audience. This is an example of media and advertising. This is an example of marketing and advertising. Sorry. So user interface. It was mentioned why we hear this in there. This is the graphical control or appearance of the web, software, or mobile device with focus on maximizing usability and user's experience. Yes. The way our phone displays any application that we have on our phone is the user interface. So, do I need this again? Why? Oh, okay. So, this is a user interface, and we have different types of user interface. This is actually for a mobile device, and this is also a user interface too. User interface. It's also a user interface. So it is all about how our phone displays web applications and many other things else. Publication graphic design. Don't forget we are still under different type of graphic design that we have. This is a special knowledge in graphic design that entails the practice of layouts for a print production of books, magazine, comics, newspaper, and journals. Example. This is an example. And another example. This is another example for publication graphic design. So we move to the next, which is packaging. Packaging graphic design. Yeah, I know. I might be wrong. There is. Okay. Yeah, packaging graphic design. This is a type of graphic design that depends on creating a particular way to uniquely present a product to the consumer. Like, I don't know if any one of us has come across any product that you want to buy in the market. It depends on how, sometimes the attraction of the design might be the reason why you don't want to buy it. I don't know, maybe you've experienced that. So that's what it means. So let me show you an example of packaging. This is a packaging graphic design. This is also packaging graphic design too. Where we have so we move to motion. We were told about motion the other time. Motion is also under graphic design too. It's a pro part, as we can see. It was not easy for all of us to understand then. So motion, this is a subset of graphic design that is mainly used in filmmaking and video production. Can we just have motion? I'm sure every one of us can remember an example of motion, but I think I have my own version here too. Hey, system in my leg. So this is a motion graphic design. He said, how did you achieve it? Just you were taught, you were taught motion not quite long about on video editing. So we will only focus on a particular type of graphic design. We can't finish everything here. I told you motion is under graphic design. Graphic design is a wide knowledge that, you know, I can tell you can't do everything. Yes, either you take it or you leave it. You can't do all type of graphic design, but you can only try, make up to like maybe 5. But when it comes to the motion and other part of it, then you need a special skill. There is a level you will get to before you'll be able to acquire the knowledge. But thank God you are here, and you are being taught not quite long. So just chill. I understand how you feel. Sir? You all felt like that when you started? Yes, that's your state. So we have environmental graphic design. Yes. This varies in different field of use. It's the type of graphic design that is used to communicate within a particular environment, like signage, billboard. So through architecture, art, lighting, and landscape to enhance publicity or user experience through the visual translation. Through the visual translation, like wherever we pass by, we see signages, we see billboard. Wherever we go, we see where, in short, this is a banner placed outside to identify that, okay, this place, this is what they do here. You understand? So that's what they mean by environmental graphic design. So sample of environmental graphic design, I have it here. So on. So it is actually a signage placed in a particular place. It's an example of environmental graphic design. So illustration and art, I think that will be the last type of graphic design. Yes. Art and illustration can be referred to the creation of original artwork. We all know that yes, art is, I would define art as life. It is often seen as being the same as graphic design. However, they are each very different. It is used to create composition, to communicate and solve problems. Art takes a number of forms, from fine art to decoration to storytelling, illustrations. Yes. And an example. Someone made mention of cartooning the other time. Yeah, it is under art too, and there's a particular application that is being used, aside from Photoshop, we'll still get there, which is Adobe Illustrator. I don't know if anybody's aware of that. Yes. And these are an example of that too. So, we move to the type of software that is being used for graphic design. I'll make mention of 5. We have numerous type of applications that we can use for graphic design, but the most recognized ones are Adobe Photoshop, CorelDRAW, Maxon Cinema 4D, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe InDesign. Yeah. So, Photoshop. I'm getting tired. I prepared this already. I didn't know I'll be having a limited time. I already have this ready. So I don't know this is how limited my time will be, but if just for us to be able to work on the publication, the design that we had for this session, I think that will be enough for us to do.
Like we design it together?
Yes. And that's the reason why I said we should at least have CorelDRAW on our system so that we can do that. So Photoshop is a software that is extensively used for raster image editing. It is widely used for image editing, retouching, and creating image composition. The software is one of the standard applications not only in raster graphic editing but in digital art as a whole. CorelDRAW. Yeah, that was my dear. CorelDRAW is a vector graphic editor. It is considered as the most efficient tool for vector illustration,